Pretty fucking epic. Okay, now I know that I can make up for the mistake of the +3 on Abyss Watchers by buying 1 Poison Moss, I think. Get 1 Moss now, and then we can also get the extra... Or no, yeah, I could get 2 Moss, but just getting the Ember where the Outrider Knight is, that's a good thing to go over for practice. Grey Fangs what? When people say runs, you always think of diarrhea. Yeah, I've made that joke before. I mean, what's worse, diarrhea or this playthrough? Probably the playthrough. I explain it in a 30-page essay. That's more for me, not you guys. I don't care what you think. Like, there's people that will never understand the game at the same level because they don't have the intent to play it at that level. So it's more to, I need to be verbal with myself to kind of set it in stone that next time that's what happened. So me saying it's better than me thinking, I need to, like, I apologize if it bothers anybody, but that's for me, not for anybody else. Like, I'm a very big visual learner, and if I reiterate what happened and paint the picture out loud for myself and then think it back over again, I can address that I know exactly what the issue was, and not just thinking of it will give me the idea. Because if I think about it but I don't actually know what happened, can I prove that I knew what happened? Can I restate exactly what the mistake was and then address it differently next time? Probably not. If I'm just thinking of it, that's kind of lazy, and I might just make the same mistake. If I say whatever, I need to, like, reiterate it. I need to basically tell you play by play what happened, tell myself, and then I know that I'm going to go back into it and do something different. Because I say what I could have done, what I did wrong, and that's how it works. That's how I do it. Shiki, yeah, I can read the message. Is it a PM that you sent me? This playthrough while suffering the squirts. Ew. What the hell? You're like Eris, you bad fuck. You bad fuck you, I understand. I'm like Eris. Is that a compliment? Cannot find Pilgrim from Londor. I don't know too much about that situation. Someone in chat might be able to tell you what that's about. Kaza or Kazat. But I don't know if I've done that before in this game. There's a reason he's not only a no-hit runner, he's the best. Okay. That dopamine, that has nothing to do with being successful in runs as a whole. Like, no one else has to do that. For me though, the way, like, I am definitely not a very, very fast learner, but I know ways of learning something faster if I want to. I don't naturally have a photographic memory. I don't naturally just fucking like take in things like at a high frequency. I have to use strategies, and I have to use like mental like profiles to be able to increase the likelihood of me being able to do something better. I need to like put effort into a system or a program that I put myself through to be able to do that. I can't just let it happen like it is. I can't let things just like flow freely and be that easy. Otherwise, I'll just make the same mistake forever. So, that is something that's not uncommon. I know exactly what that was, but because I thought that there was no possibility that that would happen, I overlooked the idea of it. As rare as it is, it's still possible. And I only accounted for the common scenarios that you deal with on that. But I have seen that before, at least a couple times. At the very least, I've seen that a few times. Couple to a few times, so. You are the best. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, man. Stay Plus, what's up? Welcome back. NPC questline ruined. Yeah, one thing that sucks in this, you can ruin NPC questlines, then you don't really have a chance to go back on it. Compartmentalizing ideas, but then adapting if your perceptions change over long periods of time. One time here, yeah, that's a really like scientific way of saying it, I guess. Compartmentalization. Or compartmentalizing, but like if you go and I would imagine, I mean, like I haven't actually done one of them, but like when you go and like see those things where it like increases like memory or increases like things that help you be more efficient at something, it's just there's just programs or systems that you do as like activities to stimulate your brain differently. For this, it's not necessarily an activity that's like different than playing the game, but like the way I look at it has to be addressed, and I have to like form a template around that. I can't just let it happen. It's not going to be as fast. If I want to do something this unlikely, I'm wasting your time and my time by not trying the hardest I can. And sure, I'm not going to be perfect all the time, otherwise the run would be done right away, but I can try to at least not make redundant mistakes in the same instance of me attempting this run. Maybe they're mistakes of the past, maybe they're things I know, but like this time around, I gotta try to slim down on redundancy. That's usually what I think of. Why would you ever pick up that ember? Is there a purpose? I sell the embers for 1,000 souls. Which one of the issues was on the last few runs. I wasn't picking up an ember that I needed in that tower where the onion bro is. And that would basically get me +4 upgrades without having to worry about getting extra Titanites to save on what I'd spend on them. So that accounts for the souls I'd spend on the Titanites. And I can just skip them and buy them, and then I can get +4 without running out of souls. So they're very, very important. They're the highest valued item that I can sell in the beginning, pretty much. Also, what I could do, again, I could pick up the set from where the crabs are. That wouldn't waste too much extra time. But sometimes I'm not going to be able to get it safely, so whenever it's safe, I can go for that. Aenia, what's up? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the land of the resets, where no one escapes. Thank you for the GG as well. Man, that was a tough Vort fight. I'm straight pooped right now. Oh gosh, am I worn out. That was a real battle. There's a war going on. There's a 2K soul at the top of the elevator with the giant. Is there actually? That's pretty good. That's the kind of thing though that like for me would probably screw up the time, because like I know the timing on the lift and all that is kind of weird. Like you have to account for like, doesn't it go back down automatically or something? Or am I crazy for thinking that? Oh, this is slow. Whoa, whoa. I thought I was done for right there. I heard the sound of the gate, I'm like, I'm crushed. You can actually iframe it though. If it was about to hit you, and like if you had just ran through otherwise you'd be dead, you can actually iframe it if you can time it really, really well. And I think that's kind of cool actually. Because it's like, it's not even an enemy, it's just like the actual environment itself. So that's another thing I guess that would count as environment. That's like a trap, the gate itself. Nicarino, I'm crazy? Why? Tell me why, man. People can't say that without giving me a reason. What's so crazy? You saw the bar move, Shiki? The bar for health? That would not be possible. You can check and see. I haven't hit a bonfire since Vort, so you can look at the HP. Check it if you want to. But even if it moved, there'd be no way for me to take fall damage that's like less than like 30 damage probably or something like that. Like it would have to be a significant chunk. So there's always that. Okay, so this is my new favorite spot for the Crystal Lizard. Yeah, my HP's 523 of 523. Haven't hit a bonfire since 4th. maybe you're crazy. I mean, like, when the health bar, when you look at it when it's full in this, there is a little wispy part of it that kind of like there's lines on the top and bottom, which makes it look sometimes when you're aimed at certain places like it's empty by a fraction. It's just the style of how they did the bars. There's like lines on them. They come off of the edges. You might be thinking of that. I don't blame you. It's probably something like that. Totally uses Game Shark, which immediately fills the health bar up. Why would I use Game Shark to fill the health bar up rather than having infinite health all the time?
Soul of the lost withdrawn
Wow.
from its vessel.
Do you even know how to cheat code, man?
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Edible Magic, thank you very much for the sub, man. For the first time in your feeble cursed life, Edible, you have discovered the secret circle of the Illuminati. Using the power of dank memes, extremes, and edginess, I grant you your emotes and your hood of edge. Welcome. How have you been, dude?
How are you doing today? Really good to see you here. Hi. Hi, my name's Kevin.
Sorry, I just thought of like the one name that would be funny to say that in. If anyone's name's Kevin, I'm not making fun of it. It's not a bad name or anything. Just saying. Because of memes, why are you angry? Slow Eric with the Prime sub. Oh
Let
god.
strength be granted so the world
What is
might be
happening?
mended.
This is too OP.
So the world might be mended.
This is too op right now. Playing Souls Ops right now. Slow Eric with the Prime sub. For the first time in your very slow Eric life. You have discovered the secret circle of the Illuminati. Using the power of dank memes, extremes, and edginess, I grant you in your emotes and your hood of edge as well. Thank you, dude. I want to see an immense amount of love in chat for the subs because we need to celebrate the combo breakers going down right now. That is some double sub action. That is some like Slow Eric and Edible, like they're kind of like smothering each other. They're like in a pool of gelatin wrestling and shit right now. But in like this picture, they're really hot girls. Or like whatever you prefer as a person. Maybe you prefer hot like aardvarks or like dudes or like machine parts or whatever. Like trying to roll around like, and they roll out of the pool, like do barrel rolls while wrestling each other into the circle. This guy's trying to fuck me up. Thank you. Maybe you like breadsticks, like two breadsticks that are like animated, like fucking fighting each other. I don't know. Oh my god. All right. Peach cheeks. Oh god. Could I delete the hype command? I could redo it. Oh, she took a dunk. I like how that evangelist cannot survive a fall, or sorry, can survive the fall there, but then you can't survive it. Most enemies die if you would die from falling that certain amount of, oh fuck, certain distance. I cast spook and waited too long. Oh, that's okay. It's pretty early. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. I kind of want to grind this run until I get a run past Yorm split today, honestly. Like, it, completely, like, just aside from time frame, like, I want to make sure I get past Yorm at least. I want to chance that late game. We need it. All right. Syntanity, you are the winner. GG. Good stuff, man. Yeah, see, those are the extra challenges with this run. Like, it's like probably, I wouldn't say double the resets, but there's like an extra like chunk of resets you're gonna have that have nothing to do with getting touched by an enemy. So like that's another struggle you're gonna have, which does make it harder. So you can't argue that it's not harder. It is, but that's an adjustment sort of thing too. I'll let myself off for that. It wasn't that I didn't use spook at all. I just misjudged the timing on it. So it did run out while I was in midair, I believe. So technically, I was close, but I wasn't perfect with the timing. I should have recasted it again if I had to have a hesitation about it, because it was perfectly safe to do that. Keep the hype command. All in favor of the hype command staying. 1-1 in chat. 2-2 if you like cats that sound like humans that chill in Majula, and 3-3 if you just punched a old citizen, an elderly lady in the eyebrow, in a video game, not actually in real life. One, one, two, two, and three, three. How can you be all those things at once? That defies the laws of existing. You can't exist like that. You're overindulging, man. Sugar, you're a cheater. Dina, welcome back, by the way. John Deere, what's up? Yellow Pie, welcome back. Little does anybody know right now, this is my ploy to pull all the lurkers that I haven't said hi to yet. Look at what I've done. I've tricked you. Do you feel like you've been fooled, or do you feel like it's okay? Or is this some master plan of somebody here to get me to ask that question because that's really what you wanted me to do and you have the upper hand? Am I getting trolled? Is this so much crazy inception going on that like I don't even know what's up? Game programmers, that's why he can do all of this. And yesterday he got to the chopper and went to the Himalayas when he took the lessons from an unnamed master, where all he learned of his reflex skills just in case of a rogue RNG code. True story. Dude, Himalayas is like the number one. It's like the capital of like serious shit going down. If you're in some sort of like legend or whatever, or a tale, and you've gone to the Himalayas for training on something, or like to just like embrace something, you probably are a serious motherfucker. Just saying. Like, only serious thing. You don't go to the Himalayas to like crack cold ones with the boys. You don't go to the Himalayas to create memes. Like, you do serious shit that's heroic, that it deserves to be passed down in stories for decades and centuries. You probably have like really important goals. It's one of the first things you need to do to set out on your adventure and achieve those. Sugar, wait, it's your birthday today? Is it actually? I would sing happy birthday for you. If you weren't a liar, this guy types 1, 1, 2, 2, and 3, 3 when I ask 3 separate questions that are impossible to have going on in your life all at the same time. You cannot be a part of the answer of yes for any of them. Or all of them at the same time. Did I missed the buff. I'm gonna go back and get it. If we get away with this, I am gonna be so happy. Probably gonna be a reset. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh! Oh, squad's over here. We got the squad, guys. Oh, we got the squad. Hey, look at this. Hey, I made it. Did I make you proud? Sugar, I will sing you happy birthday right after this. Let me make it through this part. Once we make it to the old lady, then I will sing you happy birthday. Speaking of Iron Fists, returning on the 18th when Defender comes out. What is Defenders? And what is Iron Fist? I've seen ads for Iron Fist, like thumbnails and stuff, like pictures. And it's just like some dude's face and he looks really serious. What is Iron Fist supposed to be? I wanted to ask somebody that, actually. Cracking a boy with the cold one? What? What? True best way to play DS3 with the cheat engine by setting player speed to 20, health to 1, infinite stamina, using the split leaf greatsword weapon art. Oh, now I gotta try that. I know what the split leaf greatsword weapon is. Isn't that actually more of a halberd though? Like, it looks like a halberd, but it's called a split leaf greatsword. I remember when the DLC 2 came out, I was like freaking out that they named something that looks like a polearm a sword. Because it has an obnoxiously long handle, like it's not even really a sword. But yeah, it has like some sort of breakdancing weapon art, doesn't it?
What on earth?
remember when the DLC came out for that. Some people that are here right now might have remembered me playing it, but there was like the Aquamarine dagger weapon art and that, and I'm like, this DLC is the best. I don't even care. Like, I made my decision once I saw those. All right, more sugar. Happy birthday time.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. More sugar. Happy birthday to you.
Framework, what's up? You can't see me? John Cena time? Are we John Cena confirmed right now? Are you talking, wait, are you asking me or referencing me in that? Pitch perfect, thanks. Yeah, I was born with pitch perfect hearing. I can hear every note. That's why my singing is amazing. Oh, by the way, I don't know if Joe Blade is here. Joe Blade, are you here right now? Let me know if you are. Joe Blade sent me the funniest thing yesterday that I have to play for you guys. It's 100% necessary. It might even make the run confirmed. Like, it might make the run super lucky. You never know. We'll ever do 1 HP, 1 stamina for DS3 anime? I don't know, man. That'd probably be like something really far down the list of things I'd want to do. Because there's a lot of other stuff planned aside from this, but I don't know. I don't know, man. A good question. All right, let me open Whispers and let me find this link really quickly. Where is it? Okay. So Joe Blade made this video out of a sound that I made yesterday. I need to show you, so I need to like get it on the capture. Do it. Oh man, it's so good. It's called Squill Whale. Amazing. You saw that? Did he give it to you guys? Did he show you guys? Is this no fall damage as well, Minty? Yeah, no fall damage as well. That sound is the reason for all the bad world leaders. A whale, yeah. Why do you stop playing DS2 so soon, Lucky? I already beat the run, dude. We got the no-hit run on it. We were only going for any percent. I said I would consider all boss without DLC, but it would not happen right after I got any percent if I decided to do it. And I'm thinking now I might return to it to try to do a no damage run on it, but with no magic. Just the cat ring. Maybe, just maybe. But fall damage and that's such a bitch, so I don't know. The problem that I see is no damage in it would... Oh, fuck. The gate. I'm screwed. Maybe I'm not. Are we lucky? Luck boys? Luck boy? Luck boy. Over here. Oh, okay.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Rizzle tea, thank you very much for the Prime sub. What does Rizzle tea taste like? Is that an actual flavor of tea? That sounds really good, actually. I wanted to ask you that when I first saw you in the stream. But
nice
like, I wasn't
recovery.
sure. Nice recovery, thank you. Rizzle tea. The first time in your feeble cursed life. You have witnessed events that will change you forever. The supreme jukes of the Luck Boy Peach. You've also discovered the secret circle of the Squilluminati and may never turn back. Enjoy your emotes and your hood of edge, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Hero, thank you for the bits. That was complete luck, though. You have to understand, like, they can teleport, so, like, it was more straight up. There was a little bit of skill and planning, but that's mostly luck, though. A lot of luck right there. 2 dogs and, like, the pressure of the other guy being halfway to the door, and the other 2 haven't, they weren't even, like, pulled from, like, the house yet. Like, that was pretty bad. K4, what's up? How's it going? Can I quit out during this run? No. No quit outs, no glitches. I was gonna say something about DS2. If I did no damage DS2 without magic, I'd have to go and kill Freya for the 4 times. Instead of 4 times rotten, we wouldn't be able to go to the gulch because the fall damage, even with Cat Ring, that would happen. So we'd have to do Freya, or we'd have to do Sinner. Sinner would be unimaginable. I couldn't imagine that on it. That's like one of the hardest fights when you keep adding NGs to it, because the extra pyromancers. And Old Iron King would be too much effort to get to, so we'd literally have to do Freya. So it'd be like Ottstarva's route with no magic. In the case of getting 1,000,000 soul memory. So that'd be pretty hard, but I think I could do it though. And I think it would spice it up a little bit. It would make it a little bit different. But like, I think I'd rather do that any percent than do all bosses. Because then at least there'd be a change to the run that's pretty major that would allow you to see different stuff. But it would also still keep a lot of the stuff that I had learned as well. And I wouldn't have to use magic and learn where all that stuff is. Even though, again, that's time consuming, but it makes it a lot easier for the fights. I'd want the fights to still be hard. We wouldn't have RTSR, so a lot of stuff would be a lot harder, definitely. What do you guys think about that as an idea? Because, like, I'm not saying this is going to happen soon, but it's just another thing I could try. Because Cat Ring is available right away in DS2. Freya is one of the hardest bosses to take 0 damage from. I'd actually argue that it is easier than the Rotten. But the pathway to get to it is harder. How high does Spook work? Does it scale with intelligence? I don't think it scales. But it, like, the requirements for it, I think it's like 10 intelligence or something like that, but I start with Epic Assassin. Okay, the mistake I made, I have to recast this as soon as I feel like it's been too long. Like, I did this already right here, but then the Evangelist fell off, and there was all the stuff with that. I think that was the attempt where she fell off. So waiting longer right there made it something where I had to cast it again. But then I didn't cast it late enough. Like, simple stuff that's avoidable. I just need to pay more attention. Baby spiders in Freya Arena. Well, what you can do for that is you use a torch and then they don't attack you. That's also the only way to get there without taking a hit. Otherwise, you probably get hit on the ladder. Fromlock, it's going pretty good, man. I'm trying to get a run started on this today so we can get, like, a chance at, like, the late game and stuff. But it's being rough. Got to Dancer, got hit. Got back to Dancer, did it, but then got hit right after. You know, stuff like that. So we're trying to make a comeback. I'm pretty damn determined after that run yesterday. Like, I think that actually motivated me more than discouraged me. Like, I'm pretty sure if I didn't make it to Cinder yesterday, I wouldn't feel as motivated as I do right now. But that doesn't change the things that are going to inevitably happen. Like, I can only do my best, like I said before. But my mindset, I feel like, would be probably a little bit less driven to, like, want to... Like, I'm saying, I don't want to end until I get a run past at least Yorm. Like, I want to get to Yorm. Because then once that happens, I have a very good chance of getting to the late game, because everything's like boom, 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 like you can knock it down very fast. It's mostly a boss rush. The areas aren't that big. The only area that's big is Archives. So, when I make it to Archives, I don't expect too much out of it. Like, I can try my best. It can be very hard. It can be very annoying. But making it there would be nice. Framework, have you played VR? No, I've never played VR. I would try it, but I'm not super into the idea of it, like in terms of like owning something for VR. Okay, fire bombs, that. We're gonna get 1 poison moss.
Ashen 1.
Gonna make us struggle on the poison. Have you played VR? Has anybody else here played it? I know they sell the set, like you can already play VR stuff. It's not super popular right now, but I know it exists. Or especially like for PS4 stuff, there's like I think it's called like a Vive or something. It's going full-time Twitch worked out well for you? Oh yeah, definitely, man. If I didn't, then my life would be pretty bad. Well, not bad, but like it was basically the best decision that I have made. It was a very good call. Nothing else I would have done would have been better. Given my circumstances, who I am, and my life up to that point, definitely nothing would have been better. So, very, very good move. Like I say, for anybody that can do something that is like a one-time opportunity, like you just don't have the chance of ever, like you can't just say, okay, I'm gonna like do this, but like I'll do it like in like a few years or whatever. Like if it's like there for you, don't hesitate on it, especially if you have like a lot of life left. Like if you're not really old and stuff like that, just do it, because you're gonna regret it if you don't. All right, I think we're good. You love VR. You have a Rift 90 FPS. You have a Rift. Okay, Oculus. I think it's called Oculus Rift. That's the one. Is that the one for Steam? How you kill first Dargan at a tower, can't go through boss
if
fight.
If my firstborn doesn't look like the peach, my life will be a failure, Squill Peach.
Oh shit, you put a link in chat, Fragmogs? Framogs? Welcome back, by the way. I'm sorry, you gotta mention that a little bit clearer. Where do you mean by like dragon and stuff? Second Nina, thank you for the bits. If your firstborn doesn't look like the peach, your life will be a failure. Man, imagine a child actually was born looking like this. I think like we would be the only people that would actually think that's a good thing. I bet the doctors would be like, ma'am, I'm sorry. Your child looks like a fruit. No! Oh, they was supposed to look like a human. Why? The dad be like, fuck. My son was supposed to have chiseled features and a good jawline and play football. It looks like a fucking fruit. Could have had a daughter as well. Would have been a supermodel, but looks like a fucking peach. The hell is this? A baby. Oh man, that's the problem. You link that boss you can't find. Oh, you put a link for the boss. Okay, 1 second. I can give you a permit so you can put the link. Then I can understand. Here's the permit, man. YOLO, what's up, by the way? How are you? Try everything till the responsibilities hit you? I wouldn't say that. Unless you mean like getting tied down with like a family and stuff like that, like having kids and shit. Then I guess, yeah, technically you can't really pursue things for yourself. You can't be as selfish. It's true. Or your choices play into your family. But yeah, like honestly, if there is a chance to do something that you can, you have a very strong feeling is a good decision, but it's something that like, you know, there's other things that you feel like are also good decisions and you don't know. Take the thing that's not going to be around forever. Definitely. Take the thing that you can't get away with doing whenever you feel like. The things that can wait, let them wait. Outweigh the pros and cons. And think a lot about it. That's what I would say. Also, I got a fire jam randomly. What? Streaming your kids is difficult? You mean like streaming with kids? What's with the serious talk? Framework asked if I am content with my decisions to broadcast. Siegman mowed that demon pretty much, yeah. Brother Bob, what's going on, by the way? Welcome back. Yeah, he finally killed the demon. It doesn't happen all the time. That means he must have gotten very lucky because he killed him within the time frame of us passing by. If you wait around and you watch them, sometimes it takes a long time for him to do it, so he was very fast. It was super, super quick right there. Certain times to stream framework? Well, if you're a full-time broadcaster and you have children, you're just a parent that has a job, but like if you have a career and you want to have a family and full-time broadcast, I know there's people in that position. That's a completely different story. That's just like an amplified version of having a career and then also streaming as well, right? I know people that have families that are full-time streamers that it works because it's just their job, but like you do have to like one benefit would be like if you have kids and like, you know, like you don't have to worry about as much like I guess commuting and shit, because you could have like your home workspace or whatever. You could have like maybe, I know some people have studios and stuff, but like you could have like your work very close to home if kids need you or something like that. But obviously anybody that is balancing it as something that's more of a hobby, yeah, obviously it would be very, very difficult to fit that time in. Like, yeah, man, even like when I was working and doing this at the same time, like it was very, very time consuming. And I even got to the point where there was like the time where I just take such big chunks of time off because I just didn't want to like feel the pressure of having to do it and then balance that. And sometimes there just wasn't the mental energy there. So you have to balance that. But some people are fucking magicians, man. Like that's what I was saying when Cypher was here. And I was talking about like the idea that he had for the motivational series and what he started making of it. Like he's probably the most accomplished person I know about out of a lot of people here with the amount of things he juggles. So it's pretty impressive. And he still found time to stream, have 2 daughters, have a wife, have a career, be an author, be a graphic designer. Fucking like think of how many things that is all at once. And still get like 4 hours of sleep. Like that's wild. You could be Bat Dad and stream everything. With Spook, you don't take any damage no matter the height. If you get to a certain point, you'll die from a very, very large fall, but you don't take any fall damage where normally fall damage would be calculated, yeah. You can still die with Spook, though. 100%. There are some skips you can do where it involves a save quit. Being a family man is easier when you don't have a 3-hour commute to work every day. Nonsense. Yeah, that's another thing, too. Anything that's time consuming and, you know, where it's the argument of like you want to fit this into a schedule, you only have 24 hours in a day. If your 24 hours in a day are taken up by family and a career, that already takes up like majority of it. That's good enough for some people. To add more to that, it's the whole idea of like pursuing something for yourself isn't as easy because you've made the choice to have a family and stuff. And that's okay. That's good. Like a lot of people's dreams are to have a family and then, you know, have kids and stuff. That's part of like procreating in life. That makes sense. I can understand that. Okay, we're going back to Shrine now. Let's do that. Zorga is back. What's up, man? There's a lot of A's in there. Is that enthusiasm or is that a typo? Oh, copy and paste round 2. Let's go. Except for this time, there's more L's. Nice. I like it. Okay, so I'm gonna do the swamp 1, 2, and 3 this time instead of 1, 3. No, wait. I'm gonna do it 3, 1, 2 instead of 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm trying to say. Because it is actually faster. And then by now, hopefully we can get away with having less poison moss and all that. Character has no hair, Sir Brother Bob? There's a little bit of like stubble on the head. Have you ever played a game so bad that you quit video games temporarily? I've had many points in life where I've quit games. Even now, like if I didn't make content, I probably wouldn't play a shit ton of games. Like I wasn't playing a lot of games before I started streaming. I would play Battlefield maybe for like an hour or two with a buddy, like a couple days a week after work. That's it. I wasn't really super, like I'd already kind of put down Souls PvP and stuff, and then the idea of going back to DS2 vanilla and wanting to like get better at it and stuff, and the idea of seeing people streaming it inspired me to try it. And I again, that was only for very few hours per week, and then it just picked up. And then obviously if you make it into a job, that's what you're doing. You're making content, you're entertaining people, that's your work. It's not just like, hey, I'm leisurely playing this thing. And for me, it's very goal oriented, so I'm not playing just for like, oh yeah, I want to kill time. I'm trying to make the most out of it. But yeah, definitely there's many times I've quit playing games. Many times I've sold a shit ton of games to like just get them away so like I could focus on other stuff. Times that I've gone on like little like, you know, tangents with certain games that were really cool, and then like it wasn't fun anymore, or there was something else. I think everybody's had that. First time in the stream, everything... Is there everything you need to know? Quick stint. Like a FAQ kind of thing? Like a bio? Is that what you mean? Like, do you want to know what we're doing with this run? Or with this playthrough that we're doing? Actually making it easier for you to start streaming. You know it'll be a lot of work since you work and you're a full-time student, but streaming is always something that you wanted to do for fun. Good combo. Pentrucks, thanks, man. Yeah, if you have any questions about that kind of stuff, like I can give you input from my experience, but like there's not a lot of people I know that have invested into full-time streaming from the get-go. I know people that have done it, and I know people that it's worked very well for them because they retired from a previous career or like put their career on hold to pursue streaming full-time from the starting blocks, the very beginning. And it worked because they went full force on it. They knew the attitude they wanted to have. It caught on. People liked it. Again, there's a bit of luck in that, but at the same time, they made it happen for themselves. But from the perspective of someone that wasn't doing that, was not aiming for that at all, and had to have like the whole like realization that like it got to the point where like the community was saying you deserve this, like you need to like make this like a thing, you know, apply for partnership, do this, do that, then seeing things go well, like that's... I can give you that perspective, which is like a more common and relatable one, definitely. But like, yeah, man, like you don't put too much pressure on yourself to adhere to like certain standards that are unreasonable if you want to find time to do streams, man. The most important part isn't necessarily the total amount of hours if you're just like kind of planning to start streaming. It's more so like, I guess, try to be live. If you can only be live one day for 3 hours a week, just be live the same day the next week. Just small things like that. Just make it the same day, roughly the same time if you can. That's more consistent than one day Monday, one day Friday, one day Wednesday, as weeks go on. Definitely. BF3 because it's the best. It was Battlefield 4 that I'd play. I really liked Battlefield 4. But yeah, I just play that sometimes multiplayer with a friend. Bad Company 2 is the best Battlefield. What's my name? Chuck. Chuck Chuckson. Chuck Chunkson, sorry, Chuck Chunkson. That was close. He sometimes does that. I know how to avoid that attack. The problem is if they do that too soon, before I throw the skull because I set it up the wrong way. But yeah, the windmill swings, man. There's been so many runs that have ended from that like way long ago. Like that's common stuff now. I'll let them pull fast ones on me with that. No hair makes you more aerodynamic during rolls. Yeah, exactly. Like during all kinds of action-based movement, not having hair is an advantage. It's like being like an aquatic athlete or a swimmer or something like that. You're getting that advantage from being body bald, right? Need that shit. All right. What did you miss, Sugar? Not too much. Shenanigans. I just realized we didn't go for the third flame right away. Oh, which isn't really a big deal, but I should have gone for the third flame right away. I said I was gonna do that. Cars 2 is the best Battlefield. Dude, I remember watching the original Cars. I really did not like that movie. That was one of the shittier Pixar movies. It had so much hype around it too at the time when it first came out. Like the truck was pretty funny, but the fucking main character was so stupid in my opinion. Got streamer and chat in bed with you me now, entering semi-lurk mode. Alright, enjoy your semi-lurk. Your semi-chemi. Semi-chemi lurk. That's a cringy rhyme right there. Okay, we're gonna go back to here, get third flame. But Wally was alright. Wally wasn't too bad. I think I was a little bit older when Wally came out. I think I was like 12 or something like that. I watched it in daycare. I think it was like my final year at daycare. They played it on like a movie day. And I just watched it because it was playing, but it wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad at all. Alright, what are we doing? Free moss, alright. I'm ready. Oh, you know what I could do? I just realized something. It probably wouldn't work though. I was gonna say from the third flame I could go and get the chunks or the shards, but there's so much space that you have to like go across where I'd probably be poisoned another 2 times, and I'd have to wait. I wouldn't be able to just instantly go there depending on where the one enemy was. So. But then I could also go and do slug lords without a teleport right there. It'd be really easy if it was that straightforward. Is this no hit run 2.0 Dominus? You can think of it that way if you want to. It's like no damage at all. Owen Wilson? Was Owen Wilson in Cars? Was he a voice actor? Semi-Chemi, yeah. Alright. Cool. Rando, I'm doing good. How are you, man? You've been mysterious lately. What kind of mysteries have you been solving? Alright. Just the job life right now, and here and there. intertwining. Which boss theme is this? It's not a specified track. It's like an unused track. So it's never been used in a game. It was supposed to be. There's no name for it though. It says unused. Alright. Got me very confused. Okay, wait, before I screw this up, because the timer on this. Alright, there we go. I don't want to get spook memed right there. Job life right now, and they're kind of intertwining with each other. I've been kind of sucking on the whole sleeping thing. Like you haven't slept much, is that what you mean? You're not sleeping well? Nod, welcome back, by the way. How are you, man? Oh boy, that was close. Hey man, they're very trivial. Gotta watch out for those slugs. 0 damage run slug percent. Stupid question, but why no fire bombs for the slugs? They don't like fire much. Are fire bombs good? I guess we could try that. I gotta see how much extra souls I have left over though. Because this is the first run we're doing where I grab both the embers. Like if I can pay for them with the souls and not win the amount of upgrades and stuff, I'll do it. But all the ones I have right now, I gotta use for the rats. Is enough for if there's some sort of incident where I have to kill rats twice, so 2 rats in total, there'd be 4. And then the extra one is for archives out of the 5 that are left, so I'd have to get at least like a lot more. Quite a bit more of them, so that'd be kind of expensive, I guess. I think they're like 200 each, right? I don't know. If I can have enough to get like... Maybe I'll firebomb like the first one or the first 2. I'd probably need at least another 4. I'm doing pretty good, man. Not too bad. I'm trying to get this run farther than we've gotten it. Day has been just full of memes, man. The memes are real. Okay, so with all of this sold, we got the fire gem as well. It's a little bit of a boost. Let's see what we got. Oh, I think in this run though, Hodrick died, didn't he? We might have a bonus of like 6,000 just because of that. Damn, I gotta buy these too. Maybe not. Maybe this wasn't the run where he died. Okay, what did we do? We just spent 1 upgrade, right? So 2. Need 8 of them. You think bombs should work and you can hit all of them with good aimed bombs? Some with good aiming, probably 2 to 3 for all 3. Oh, they die in 1 hit from the bombs, really? Or you think you can hit like 2 of them at once? Or a few of them at once? An ember at White Branch. Oh yeah, there's the ember over there too, you're right. Yeah, if I'm not getting chased, I could grab the ember there. I remember that. I remember that. Aha, aha, aha. Cringe. I have so many extra levels right now. This is insane. Oh, we can be like straight up stacked for Abyss Watchers. Holy, 22 decks. They're not even gonna want my. They don't want anything to do with me right now. Yeah, we definitely got the Hodrick souls on this. This is a juiced up run. There has been the use of sports enhancing drugs on the character right now. How about a Corona only run? What is that? Is that actually a challenge? Framework, have an awesome day. If you're taking off, I will see you later, man. Enjoy. Thank you for the good luck. Good luck with the 0%. What a way to put it. Ember rhymes with remember. The word ember is in remember. Remember that. Juiced, yeah, the character's all juiced. We have 22 decks. Normally on this part we would have like maybe like 17 or 18. 4 extra levels, are you kidding me? The damage right now, 219. You're gonna fear me. Chicken parm, yay or nay? That's a yay, man. I haven't had chicken parmesan for a while, but it's definitely good. I don't think you could hate on that. Are you making it yourself, or are you buying it from a place? So does Ember. Wait, what? So does December? Ember has Ember in it? Is that what you're trying to say, Nina? I don't know about that. I feel like you're wrong. I don't think the word Ember has Ember in it. Ember rhymes with Amber. Rhymes with Timbre. As well as, what's another word that rhymes with Amber? Banter. No, it doesn't really rhyme. Fuck. Alright, it's over. It's ruined. Turco took it too far. He ruined it. Oh, man. What do you mean Ember doesn't have Ember in it too, Lydia? I'm just kidding. I'm just screwing around. Hey, someone took the memes to a level where they shouldn't have even been taken to, and I'm being excessively dumb right now. On purpose. Bro, I totally knew Ember didn't have Ember in it. Like, I mean, wait, no, it had Ember in it. Oh shit, my bad. Well, I'll have you know I'm very good at math. That's my forte. My forte is math. Or is it fortray? I don't know. Whatever. Alright, let's not die. They just straight up annihilated him. They've been wrecking Reggie so much right now. Reggie's pretty bad. He's not performing properly. That was a very fast Abyss Watchers. We saved some time there. And now you don't have to stop to worry about stats. So that's a good feeling, I guess. One thing that's cool about this run, you don't actually have to sit at a bonfire unless you have to use it to travel. So like I can just light this one if I feel like I'm gonna go back to it, whatever. I don't even have to necessarily touch it. We probably could just get away with not doing that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That damage though, that's the extra dex, man. I mean, we normally do okay damage on them with +4, but like the extra dex does make a pretty big difference with the scaling at this point. Dibs, what's up? That RNG. The RNG was nice. Do I do fair and skip on this? No, I don't do any skips, man. There's no glitches or skips in this run. No quit outs either. It's gotta be 100% the way you would play it if you were just anybody, but you have to be perfect. That's the only real stipulation, is just like be perfect. No extra fancy tricks with like any kind of glitches or skips though, or like resetting enemies or anything like that. 0 damage or no fall damage, Papa Jesus? Yeah, no damage whatsoever from any kind of source. Do we still say okay David? I haven't said it in a while, and I did remove okay David from the Better Twitch TV emotes, not because I didn't like it, but I wanted to make room for Monka S. So now we have Monka S. But it's still a thing, man. David Tanker actually has his own emote. His own affiliate emote that is the David Twin Blades. So if you want an OK David, that's sub to David Tanker. Get the OK David emote with the Twin Blades in it. Hey, you better don't turn around. This guy wastes so much time. I could go for the other one because I'm impatient, but I'm gonna wait because if they both get pulled at the same time, this guy's still gonna be walking towards me, and when I kill this guy, I might have to like bring him over here again, and they could team up. Framogs, why don't I kill the tree boss? He's an optional fight. You don't have to kill the Cursed Rotted Greatwood to actually beat the game. It is optional. Every time I use Spook, SpongeBob says imagination in your head. Oh yeah, imagination. Isn't that where they're in the box? You have the cardboard box, and like Squidward opens the box. That was one of my favorite episodes, actually. I remember watching that episode so many times when I was a kid. They're like, he opens the box, you're like, beep boop, and then like they close the lid and the guy's like preparing for takeoff. Oh my god, the rocket thrusters on this fucking rocket ship. Like, it's like an announcer dude with like a bunch of explosions and Michael Bay sound effects and shit. Dolby 7.1 surround sound, then he opens the box. Meanwhile, they're like, ha, that was, see, like, SpongeBob was creative, man. There was so many funny things that no other cartoon was doing. Like, that's a hilarious idea. Every episode was so unique. There was never like redundancy in like the humor. There's only characters that reoccurred, but like the reoccurring issues and stuff that would happen or anything like that wouldn't really be the funny parts. It would be like the ridiculous idea they came up with. So good, man. Such a variety in how many funny things there were. Is getting Cat Ring part of the run? No, we use Spook for the entire run. But right now we're trying to get the last ring that we pick up after this is oh no, there's 2 more rings. So we get the Karthus Blood Ring, we get the Lloyd Sword Ring, and then we finally get the Pontiff's Right Eye. And we're complete for all the rings. I'd say this is one of the more important rings though, definitely. Pontiff's Right Eye and Lloyd Sword Ring we don't 100% have to have, but they do help a lot. This one, I would say it's very important. I'm 12? Nah, I turned 10 yesterday. Squidward gets in the end and he, oh yeah, the race car? Yeah, that was so funny. Where he's pretending that he's actually driving the race car in the box. He's got like the Rock as like the shifter or whatever. Yeah, it's funny. Like, I don't remember every episode, but when you said that, like, it sparked my memory, man. Like, I remember a lot of that episode now. Some animes were doing stuff like that around the same time. Well, I just mean like out of like straight cartoons, like American cartoons and shit. Like the only animes I'm into are the ones that are like violent and stuff, but in terms of like just things you'd watch when you're a kid, like it was very like comedically, it was very original. Each episode was super unique. And they didn't have that deal where like, one thing I noticed with like stuff like Simpsons, Family Guy, American Dad, like a lot of those episodes could like have an idea, but like it strays off the idea like a lot. There's a lot of side comedy in it that's like filler, where like you forget the point of like what the whole episode was about at some point. I've had that so many times with a lot of those, but like SpongeBob was like really funny in the way that like you would know like this is the name of the episode, this is what's going on. It was like the main focus. It delivered well on the main event of like what the comedy is supposed to be. Rick and Morty's the best. Never seen Rick and Morty. That's like new though, isn't it? Isn't that like a new thing? It's 14 if you watch Wall-E in preschool. What year did Wall-E come out? When was the release of it? Or better yet, when did it go onto VHS? DVD, whatever. Fuck. Winter, what's up? How's it going? Wall-E was 2008 OKM? Okay, so that would be 2011. Really? I was in daycare in 2007. Up until 2007, so... Maybe I saw it some other way. Maybe it was in elementary, or like the end of elementary school, like 8th grade. I don't know. I thought it was when I was 12. Because I wasn't in daycare after that. Alright. Flick of the wrist, man. 420, welcome back, the Matman command. I like that you embrace that command. Not many people do. I think it needs to be used more. Whenever there's a high frequency of Matman commands, the runs go pretty well. Had a very strong theme. Yeah, it did. They did. They did really good. There was no, I don't think there was one single one that I saw where I'm like, this is really bad. Like, I wish it was like, you know, as good as it used to be or whatever. Or like, as good as like this episode or that episode. By the way, OKM, welcome. Skeleton incoming psychosis. Like the, Walnir. Don't scare me like that, man. I don't look at Walnir as a skeleton. I look at him as a friend. Whenever I hear skeleton or like see the word or anything, I think of like the tiny ones. That freaks me out, man. Walnir's a homie though. He's okay. Question streamer, is the run going well because there's a lot of Matman commands, or are there more commands when the run is good? Matman command's been around for a while, so I have to assume that it affects the runs altogether. And I don't think the runs affect the creation of such commands because they were already kind of like the there's already precedent. It already established some sort of like pretense. I'm 14 playing an M-rated game. Oh yeah, breaking the rules, man. Yo, get this, bro. I'm staying up past my bedtime tonight. Get fucked. I'm gonna order a fucking expensive movie on cable that's PG-13. Get fucking wrecked, man. I'm gonna jack up the fucking cable by $6 by ordering a movie that's PG-13 and watch it past my bedtime. Better watch out. See, if there was that whole idea that was going on right now, like I mentioned before, with the edge off, where people had to be edgier than other people, and we would rank the edginess, I would have won the entire thing just by saying that. That was my secret weapon. I held it back, but it's the truth, man. Like, pff, get wrecked. Walner is almost as easy as Deacons. Honestly, it's kind of hilarious. Walner is easier than Deacons. Deacons have so much RNG with when you can go for openings and stuff until the second part, but Walner, I mean, when he has bad RNG, you can homeward bone. I personally would not homeward bone Deacons, though. Ever. Even if it's bad RNG. Because, like, there's nothing game-changing in it. If he pulls the sword, the fight's pretty much ripped. And if he summons Bone Meals and Karthus Skeletons, the fight's pretty much ripped. Like, either way, you're very unlikely to get it. Not as much... Like, the likelihood with the sword is a little bit greater that you'd succeed, but with... He can also summon the Skeletons and the sword at the same time. So, either one of those is bad, Skeletons being the worst, and both being, like... something very rare, but, like, just almost impossible, I would say. Because of the amount of extra variables on top of whatever you're already getting. But Deacons are pretty stupid as individual enemies. Like, they're not fancy or anything like that. Fanciest thing they do is the curse. Iladag bedtime, yeah. Rubber Hand, welcome back. What's up, man? Discovered the command a long time ago when you saw Matman using his own command. Oh, you were there when Matman, the Legacy himself, used the command. Fat Baby, what's up? Ring City bosses? Ring City is scary. I gotta go to bed, Sugar. Hopefully you had a good birthday, man. Thank you very much for enjoying the stream on your birthday. And just being here, spending time here and stuff. It's great. I feel honored that you wanted to watch my stream on your day. Out of any day. What console do I play on? I'm playing on PC right now. I'm on Steam. How have you not heard of me before the front page moment? Witty as fuck, Ryan. Probably because there's so many games that are being streamed and so many people streaming games. It's very... Even if you're like one of the biggest streamers, there's a lot of people that like will not know who you are, like unless you're doing something that they'd find interesting, right? Like, for all you know, you could go to one of the Souls directories every time I'm not playing that game and never see my stream there. So you could like Souls and watch it, but you just don't see me in the directory anytime that you are looking for it. If you did go to one of the ones I was playing, it's very likely you'd find it, but like still. And I think in like overall, I don't know if anyone, does anybody here use like the list of top channels live at the moment? Because like in overall ranking with that, we'd be definitely a lot harder to find. We wouldn't be like at, I don't know, let's see. We'd probably be in like, on a good day, like top hundreds or so, maybe. Maybe, yeah, some handful of hundreds out of like the entirety of people streaming, but like it would still be pretty hard to locate. So you went directory. Based, can you skull the Deacons? That's what we do. We use one skull on Deacons. Although I don't prefer using them in the first part because they can behave kind of weird where you'll run by one of them that's moving towards a skull and the guy will just take out one of the what's it called, the crosses, and they'll just stab the air in front of them and you'll walk right into it. Or like one of the big Deacons will jump towards the skull and like track you in the process of that and turn and hit you. So I only use them at the end. Stan, what's up? How's it going, man? Knew about me, and since Ostarva was hosting, you thought you might take a look. That's awesome, dude. That's another thing too. People can know who you are, but they might never watch your stream that much, like, or just decide to do it. You have to make the commitment to do it, and that's not an easy thing to do. As much as people like think like, whoa, like if someone likes this game, they should just watch this stream. It's like, not necessarily. I know a lot of people that are reputable streamers that I would imagine are pretty cool, and there's obviously a reason people like them, but I haven't gone to check them out. You know, like I know of them though. But yeah. Once in a blue moon, you can have a massive number of deacons strike out once. They may be pointless, but they can sometimes do mildly interesting things. Yeah, they can do weird things. That's true. I am definitely not going to deny that. Okay, 31-18, and then... Oh, you know what? No, I'll go 30-18, I'll buy buffs. Because we forgot the dark resin. This time, I think I want to do that. We'll actually see if we can get 2 of them at once, instead of only using 1. Okay. Can I get some redemption, please? Definitely going to keep an eye out. Only ever come by a few minutes at a time, but every time it's lit. If you only have a few minutes, that's better than not even being here, man. That's awesome. You decided to do that. No one forced you to. Thank you for deciding to do that. Yeah, we're on the move. Let's go. Why not Warden Twin Blade Cheese? Psychosis, Warden Twin Blades were really good when Bleed was good, but now Bleed's not that good anymore, so you still have to use them with resins like I'm using, and the fact they have to be farmed really isn't that tempting. Especially on a run where it's like you reset if you make one mistake. I remember there was discussion of farming them for a speed run, and I even think that that's the reason Cell Swords were still used the entire time, because no one really wanted to farm a weapon for speedrun, because that's completely random. You can't guarantee it's going to drop within a certain time, at least. Walrus, I'm doing good today. How are you? Have you continued your DS1 playthrough? How far are you on that? Zero damage sounds interesting. Will you go for DLCs after Stan? I was thinking of doing all boss without DLC on this, but if I was going to play the entire game, I think I would go for SL1, like David's doing, because that would be different enough where it would be interesting to me to learn. But with this, it would just be like routing out the environmental stuff again, and to me, that's not like super complicated, in my opinion, for the DLC. The hard part of the DLC would be no RTSR, and if I'm gonna make it like that, might as well do SL1, because the damage on that would be terrible. That's the way I'm looking at it. Should be able to continue from here, not waste more time. Concoctor, welcome back. I'm loyal. You appreciate that. Me? I'm loyal? Ha! Pitiful fool. You have been trapped and you don't even realize. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Evil cursed one. It's all a part of the plan. Sorry. I'm gonna stop. Killed ONS with the help of a spirit summoned from your chat yesterday. Today, no Steam because you're not feeling well. Tomorrow will be Sif. Sorry that you're not feeling well. That's cool that you killed ONS. That's pretty crazy progress. So you pretty much have done one of the most exciting things, in my opinion. Hopefully that doesn't ruin anything for you or like count as a spoiler, but ONS are probably one of the most rage-inducing things in the game on first experience. Lots of hardware has been broken over that. Lots of Souls copies sold back to the store or just gotten rid of. A lot of rage quits, permanent rage quits, you know. Lots of years of life taken off the lifespan of a person. You've done it. Now you're trapped. No, it's really weird. There's like a line down the back of the character's head right now, like a cross. Why is there a line right there? What's up with that? Could the peach potentially be some sort of creation, some sort of monster? Did they like stitch the head together? What the hell is that line? How did that happen? How did I have blood and stuff splattered on me only in like every part except for that line? I've never seen that before. That's so weird. Cassio, what's up? How's it going, man? Dragon Slayer armor is one of the easiest bosses. Attacks are predictable. Hard to get hit. I would disagree with that. Slayer armor took me the longest next to Cinder out of anybody in any percent to learn to no hit consistently. One of those bosses, again, that I put time in every single day before I went to bed for weeks before I could get a grasp of it. And the extra pressure from the pilgrims, as well as his moveset at the same time, trying to avoid a single hit, is pretty fucking crazy. But he does stagger fairly well, and damage is not terrible on him. Damage is definitely not terrible. He's up there though. He's a run killer. Definitely, he can be a run killer in my opinion. But for you, if you think it's really easy, that's a really good thing. That is a huge relief, because I would not want it to be much more difficult than it is for me for anybody else. And if you find it easy, that's, man, you're really good. You're either really good, or maybe the stuff that you find difficult is it's just like a kind of like a personal basis sort of thing. Jack Black 13th, what's up? How are you? Maybe he's the last airbender? What? Yeah, I'm gonna recast Spook right here and get ready. Staircase of Doom coming up. I kind of remembered, since we didn't screw up the bridge, we don't need to recast Spook. It's perfectly fine if we don't. Actually, no point of doing that. And we were fast on that part. That guy was like so far back on the stairs. I've never seen that. Maybe he did a full circle because we waited at the door. Yeah, I don't think I could be faster on the actual stairs. I think it was because I waited at the door. So he's moving in real time once I make it to the doorway way further back. Yami is king. Or sorry, Yami's king. What's up? Welcome. Pluto, what's going on? How are you? I think we're going Shrine right now, yep. Gotta get ready for Sage. The lines in the character's head might mean that he's the last airbender. You just call the peach a he? Are you serious? Don't you ever speak to me or my daughter again. Insert really big emote. We need a 4-piece peach, and then we need a small one beside it for that meme. Should you unfollow me, Landcastle? Do you feel like you want to? Do you feel like if you unfollow me, your life would be a lot easier to live? Do you feel like you'd be spared from some sort of deep-seated evil? If you do, then it might be healthy. It might be good for your well-being. If you don't feel like you're at risk of safety, then I don't know. You have to kind of prioritize. Is it important to? Uh, no Estus Symbol of Avarice run. That was one that I've thought of before. I think that'd be really fun to do on Dark Souls 1. Because it's really easy to get a Symbol of Avarice. And I could do it from the beginning. So, yeah, that would be pretty cool. I want to do Item Randomizer really bad, man. Item Randomizer looks so fun. So when we go back to DS1, I think I might do one round of Item Randomizer, just a casual playthrough, and then we'll do a deathless attempt on it. Whisper, yeah, what's up with that? Yeah, we were talking about that stuff. Gonna do this speed without glitches. Yeah, this is not, there's no glitches in this run. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Do I want all of these? I guess we don't level after Sage, right? I'm trying to remember what we do. Yeah, I think we get 8 of these right now.
Ashen 1.
Can't really sell anything. I guess we get +9 as well. Oh no, I'm missing chunks. Oh, we didn't do King's Garden. That's why. I made this mistake like but this is something that I don't think will ever completely go away, but I've made this mistake so many times, time and time again. This is like classic shit. Good thing we actually grabbed Dancer Bonfire. Loff, first time in stream, quality gameplay. Thanks, man. I would imagine if this run goes well or as intended, it wouldn't be like subpar gameplay, but you can expect that I could definitely make mistakes. I appreciate it though. Glad that you're enjoying it. Oh man, you missed my response to that in chat. Why do you ignore me? Walrus, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I wasn't actually trying to ignore you. I was kind of trying, well, okay, I was trying a little bit to ignore you. I didn't want you to notice. I wasn't going try hard on it. Like, it was like a side process in my mind. I'm like, yeah, okay, read chat, ignore Walrus, kill the boss, nah, maybe look at chat again. Pretend like I didn't see it. Do I want to read that? I don't know. Does it seem like it's important? I don't know. Probably not. Daughter is on my side. Oh shit. Oh, we had a hooligan, man. We have a goon on the loose right now. We have a hooligan. Holy shit. I had a feeling that dude would pop up the last time we did this run, and I heard his footsteps, but he was further away. And then this time he actually was pretty close. If I didn't have the suspicion and was not paranoid enough last time this happened, I probably wouldn't have even looked there. And I could have been slower by a bit. Not saying I wouldn't be as fast, but I could be slower and make a mistake because of that. So GG to paranoia right there. Just keep in mind when you do that part, that guy barely ever fucking makes it there. That's I think the first time I've seen it actually. It could be because we changed the strats a little bit, but I never have noticed him being that close when I get up there. Ever. On any kind of playthrough. Alright, that's all the chunks. So we'll go back to Shrine. Oh god. Z Mills, welcome back. What's up? Landcastle, do you make mistakes? I don't know, do you? Someone that makes mistakes, ask if they make mistakes. Shortened version spoilers are fine for you. Anti-nausea meds rock. Anti-nausea. Oh, is that what you're taking because that's what you feel like? Being nauseous is really annoying. I'd rather have a cold or like... I would even in some cases have a mild flu. So... yeah, sorry about that. Hopefully you feel better soon. Okay, we have enough to level up still. 21 endurance for this part. I don't know about that. I think we're supposed to have more. Oh yeah, Dancer Soul. We gotta pop Dancer Soul. Oh, we already did. Okay, whatever this is then. 22, that's it? Really? Ah, I feel like I'm low on endurance for this.
Ashen.
I'm probably not even low. I just haven't remembered the numbers properly. Gotta refresh my mind on that. Like, if we get back to this part of the run on another run, and I haven't had the boost from the beginning from Hodrick and stuff, I think that it'd be a lot less. So, no complaints. Although I didn't buy extra anything. I did everything the right way. If this is 0 damage and not 0 hit, can you use shields? I'm not using any shields, man. No shields allowed, no staggers allowed, anything like that. Do I make mistakes, Land Castle? You didn't answer my question. I asked you, does a person that makes mistakes do they ask the question if they make mistakes? I will be super convenient towards you. I'll be super polite and I will answer your question. Yes, I do. I do, man. This run's a mistake, dude. It's a mistake to my sanity. Have I tried the Dancer Swords, Lucho? I remember I had them dropped by one of my mods. We did a PvP day one time where I hosted a fight club, and I remember they did really low damage. So I'm looking forward to using them for a run, because it might be one of the hardest runs to do. Out of any boss weapon, it might be the worst boss weapon. But the moveset's really cool. The weapon art is ridiculous. Really like the weapon art on it. Just really bad split damage. It's like 3-way split damage or something. Spook. Constantly nauseous for over a week, barely can eat anything. Do you know why? Is that a normal thing for you? Hollow Slayer, Greatsword, best boss weapon in your opinion. And what do you have to transpose to get that? Is my sanity a mistake? Maybe. Maybe. Could be. Maybe that's the problem. Large collection of memes. What is that face even meme with the flower on it? What is that supposed to be? I've seen other people use that before. Snacky, that feeling when you can no-hit mid-ear easy, but you always die 5 times to Sage. Ah, Sage is an asshole. Sage is my least favorite fight in this entire game. I like Tree Balls and I like Old Demon King better, and they're probably they're along the 3. Okay, Walnir as well. 4 very low-tier ranking fights in terms of skill level involved. Fucking hate Sage so much. Okay, so charcoal resin, that and that. That's good. All right, we can pull this off. I think. Wait, 5 skulls? Yeah, 5 skulls should be good. I think I'm overthinking it a little bit. The practice file I had 6, so I must have saved some somewhere else. But 5 should still be the perfect amount. And if it's not, that's gonna be really funny. Don't be a real knee slapper. Yeah, it's a little bit slow. Not really feeling how slow that is. So yeah, one mistake right there. I went back to 2. I did the 2-hand formation for the weapon, and I wasn't supposed to. It's not good. Just get hit with 3 soul spears at the same time. Oh, you're talking about on phase 2? Yeah, it might help you just to kill him quicker, but phase 2 is pretty random, man. Like, there's no way to be super good at phase 2 Sage. Really isn't. It's very hard. It's not even like you can just have skill. Like, there's so much random shit involved with it. It's of how many of them there are and how many places you can't be looking at one time without like the certainty of a safe spot or anything like that.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Man, the recovery on that fall fucking freaked me out, man. That was so slow. God Killer, thank you very much for dropping the sub, man. I think that might be a resub, right? Didn't you sub for like a month or two before at some point? Let me know if that's a resub or not. Anyways, give some sub hype to God Killer, please. Or being super cool and becoming edgy. You're like the most hipster person that I've seen amongst all these hipster people as well. Well, probably being annoying with all the questions, but can you parry in this run? You don't have to. Anybody can ask any question they want. If you genuinely want to know something about this run, if you want to be annoying, the best way to be annoying is spamming. That's it. And like, that's just gonna get purged. So like, if you ask actual questions, it's fine. If you really want to know, don't feel bad. Don't apologize or feel bad about that. It's not like you're just expected to know every rule about this run in general, right? Because I've added extra rules to it that don't necessarily need to be there. Like, I could take stagger on this run, and no, there is no damage in getting staggered, but I want to not get staggered because I know that it's possible to not get staggered. Parrying's allowed. I don't use any shields though, so I have to parry with my fists. And if it's a partial parry and I take damage through the parry, then it doesn't count as a run because I've taken damage then. But a successful, perfectly timed one that's not partial is 100% okay. If you want to be annoying, talk like that. Well, not even like that, but like when you ask a question and then you ask the same question, or it's like just obvious that like there's no point to it, right? You know, because some people might not fucking know. They might be confused. Have you seen all the random things that you type, Walrus? I've seen some random things. The one thing I missed, though, you seem to be pretty mad about, so I'm sorry. There's some sass right there. Will I parry your soul? Yes, I will. I will most definitely. When I have time, I will parry your soul. Kale, I'm not streaming it in 30 FPS, but I'm playing it in 60. So the game itself's not running. Like, keep in mind, like, you can choose to stream at whatever frame rate you want to. So you're seeing it in 30. You're seeing 30. The output. Also, welcome back, man. Oh, it's a fresh sub. My bad, dude. I thought you would sub before. I thought there was just like one day where you hosted me and then you subbed right after. I'm sorry, man. Where's your Hood of Edge? It should be right there. But I will welcome you. I will do it. I made a mistake. Let me get to the safe spot in the fight though. Let me just make sure I kill them first. Alright, God Killer. Oh man, oh man, oh man. For the first time in your feeble cursed life, you have discovered the secret circle of the Squilluminati. Using the power of dank memes, 6 streams, and edginess, I grant you your emotes and your Hood of Edge, sir. Thank you. Thank you, dude. I probably shouldn't have done that while I was still in the fight, but fuck it. Because they're being kind of weird today. Alright, GG. That was a little bit of a harder Deacons, man. I wasn't feeling that one as much, but... Alright, we're back at it. I just gotta make sure I switch back to the ring before we go do Pontiff Beast, so I need to go back to Wood Sword. Fun fact, you can aggro the giant when you first enter the cathedral. If you throw the firebomb down at him, he has an attack where he reaches way up and pats around. Just a neat little thing. Aggro the giant when you first enter the cathedral. Oh, you're talking about like when he's like still kind of like curled up in a ball on the floor? Right when you turn out of the doorway? That's pretty cool. I wonder if that would help this run, because there's no risk in trying that, right? Like, going for that, it doesn't work, we could reset him, but I might try that tomorrow and see. Because he does definitely have the chance of getting us on this. If I don't react to it properly. We got good RNG on him this time, but he has a chance of fucking us up. Yeah, I need to put this right here. Oranthy right there. Alright, Pontiff Beasts. Le Beast Pontiff. Hey. We're actually cool kids today. Look at that. I really do live on the edge. Oh man. Will I parry your heart when the time to parry your heart has come? Yes. I will, Landcastle. I will, man. I'll deflect the shit out of your aortic valve. Promise. The troll with the force, first time. Troll with force for the first time now. Wish you luck. Oh, the miracle? Like Wrath of Gods kind of thing? Is that actually, can you troll people with that? Thank Tink. Wow. Whoa. Thank Tink is the paid hype guy for today. We paid him off to get really surprised and PogChamp excessively in chat so other people would get excited. It kind of stirs up some sort of drama or some sort of like pure pressure based system where fake hype is created, or hype is created from nothing. Really works well. Huge clickbait. Gots to tab out, get some sleep. Hope I catch you tomorrow. Thank you for dropping the sub before you left, man. That's cool of you. Yeah, we'll be going tomorrow. Even if we have this done by then, which there's a chance we won't, but if we do, we'll still be playing some DS3. I might mix it up with Bloodborne speedruns to celebrate, but we'll see. But yeah, anyways, have an awesome sleep, man. Deflect the shit out of your aortic valve, please quote. He deflect, but he also protect. Don't you know Fighter PL? He's a master of trolling with force. I've never heard of him before. Also, I do not play CSGO, no. Fortunately, there is no game that's based around esports that is interesting to me. I mean, Evo's pretty cool, if I can catch any of it. Actually, for most of Evo, the last 2 years I've streamed through it, I caught some of Evo when I wasn't streaming last year. Didn't catch any of it this year. That's the only thing that I would find somewhat interesting, but I don't play any of those games either, so... it would be the only thing that I'd be actually wanting to watch. I would never watch Counter-Strike, would never watch League, StarCraft, Dota, or anything like that. I just don't understand what's going on. Oh shit. I probably should have gone for that a little bit earlier. Oh, Smash Bros? Smash Bros is pretty interesting, but like I don't follow it right now. I have like looked into it to understand it at one point in time, but it's still something that like I've never actually done at that level. I played it when I was a kid. So I've seen like matches of it, but I've never actually like gotten super into it and stuff like that. Like, I don't watch it on a regular basis. Last time I watched Smash was like, I think I just went to the directory and I saw someone streaming it that does actually play at a high level, but like they were just streaming it themselves. That was a while ago. And it was kind of like, I don't know, it's a little bit different if you're into it. Like, it's the same thing as if someone or to watch someone play Souls, like maybe they're not doing something super cool or whatever, but like they're just playing Souls in general, like maybe they're doing PvP. You probably wouldn't enjoy watching Souls PvP that much unless you do PvP yourself. So I think that's a good comparison. Like, I don't play Smash. I played it when I was like, I don't know, like 9. So that was the extent of that. And there was no super, well, I guess maybe there was some like competitive shit with that starting around that time, but there wasn't really a big emphasis on the internet and watching videos, like YouTube and stuff. I don't even think YouTube was around when I was 9. I think it was like a couple years after. But yeah, man, like, I think it's way better if you're into that kind of stuff because you play it yourself. Or you know somebody that plays it or whatever, because it's kind of hard to understand what's going on. That's the thing. Like, I know this person's winning if it says it's winning, but like I don't know what fucking like kind of tech the guy's doing. It's like 6 inputs per second, literally. Oh, are we getting good RNG? Good RNG today? Cracking cold ones in Irithyll. Are we doing it? Yep. Fucking amazing. All right. This is run activated officially right now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Watch the International just ended 2 days ago, $23 million. Is that like prize pools or is that like one prize for a team? $23 million. Ron Astablade. Ron! Masturbating! I like the Astabladed one, that's funny. Cracking open a cold boy with the ashen ones. Cracking open an ember with the chosen one. I don't know. That's kind of yours was funnier. Mine's not that funny, but whatever. That was cool. That fire witch was really cool. He was looking out for me, or she. I don't even know. Like I think they're called fire witches. I don't fucking know. I feel like they're he's, but it was looking out for me. First GPT 10.8 million. And complete tournament was 23.4 million, you think, Dota 2. Oh, I thought you were talking about Smash. I was like, I don't think Smash has that kind of prize pool. Like, I don't think they've hit millions yet. Maybe hundreds of thousands, but... Yeah, Dota, I can completely understand millions of dollars in prize money, but... Not Smash. I thought you were talking about, like, Melee. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, is it that crazy? Dib streams? You didn't know that she streams? Oh, you're messing with her? Yeah, I was gonna say, you've definitely said that in chat before, you troll. Walrus, you are not mad at me. Take your luck. Okay, I will take it. I'm sorry again if I missed anything else you said. I apologize. I'm just trying to make sure I don't make a mistake. I am feeling a little tired right now. We didn't even take a break, I just realized. Oh wait, did we? No, we didn't take a break, so... I would, but on this momentum right now, I think I want to continue. I think I'll take a break before we do another run if I reset after this. But in the meantime, we gotta go get patches. The fire witches don't have actual names, they just suck. That's true. Today they didn't, though. Mick, welcome back. What's up, man? Ashen one. Oh, one fire. What? One homeward bone left? Cutting it close. Damn, dude. That on my stream is really fast. I wouldn't say it's that fast. It's dynamic. It depends on what's going on, but there's no excuse at the pace that it is right now. I probably could risk a little bit more of dying on a run and still read everything, but I know when I feel not confident on that, and I feel like it is important to, like, there's certain mindsets I'm in where if my energy levels are being put more into the game and I know it's important, like, I'll have that feeling that it's the priority, but if I feel like I can manage it, especially this is more so towards the beginning of a stream as well, like when I'm just doing like the first run. Oh god, why is my fucking alarm going off? I thought I deleted that. Getting trolled, man. Dibs is a sweetheart. Yeah, Dibs told me to shut up. Like one of the, well, not the first time I was in a stream, but like one of the times I was there, and I wasn't even talking to her. So yeah, but she is nice. Other than that, and it was really funny. And if she didn't say shut up, it wouldn't have been as funny. So I'm okay with it. All right, we don't need homeward bones because we're gonna pick them up. So I'm gonna refrain from buying any. I don't even think we could use any more homeward bones in the rest of this run. Like, I guess in archives maybe. Like, is there even a part where we homeward bone in this? The rest of it? I can't recall on such a thing. Okay, now you're getting other people to tell me to shut up. This is, you've gone a step too far. I'd like to ask you to back the fuck up and chill. You're taking it too far right now. I don't appreciate your tone. I don't appreciate your tone. Don't do that. Don't do this to me. Anthony, welcome back. No damage. I thought you were there for when we started this. Yeah, chill. Like spaces in between, all lowercase. Chill. Simmer down. Isn't there still a simmer down command? That's like the ultimate way to tell somebody off. Just tell them to simmer down. Would you kindly simmer down? Yormi the Normie. Angus, that's such a good name. If only that could fit in the split counter. That could possibly triumph over the great Michael Jordan. One of the best nicknames of all time. Yormi the Normie. Amazing. Love it. Fucking love it. I'm gonna calm down. Excuse me? Is it no meme zone? You just entered? Please refrain from any memes. Thank you kindly. Thomas, what's up, man? Yeah, the problem is they have weird behavior when you use it in the beginning, man. I've been hit by like short range attacks, even though they shouldn't be able to do them. Because to get the one you have to hit, they're all moving towards the skulls, so you're gonna cross in front of some of them, right? And there's a chance that you can get hit when you cross in front of them. So that's the reason I don't do that. It's not like super common, but because it can happen, I can't risk that. Especially with how far it is into the run. Otherwise, I'd be fine with doing that. There's also the case that a lot of the other skulls we use, we need to prioritize for other things too, right? So, I'd have to figure out like a way to save more skulls on top of that. And overall, that makes it less probable to actually succeed on the run. Okay, so I gotta spook a little bit earlier right here. I don't know if this is on a timer or it's just proximity. I think it's a timer. Or no, it definitely is not a timer, sorry. It's how far I am. Then I can re-spook here just in case I'm nervous. Like if I get stuck on a rock and it takes long to fall down and it like keeps me in the air for too long, I might get screwed, so I could just spook a second time there. That's a lot more safe than, like, I was doing it where he was popping down on the bridge when I was spooking. That's an easy chance of getting hit from a blind spot when I'm still not even there yet. Kokwi, it's going pretty good so far. We made it to Yorm. So I'm pretty happy. That's all I wanted today, at the very least. It's a good point to make it to. How were you doing? Okay, that's good. Spend the big bucks, buy 10,000 skulls, and make Danzig proud. Danzig, like the one-shot wonder, the one-hit wonder. Music stuff. Mother, tell your children not to run my way. Now you're down, now having laughed out, but what the he, what the said, I remember I used to know how to play that song. That was so cringy. Such a bad song. Danzig sucks ass. Okay, gotta get some upgrades, then we're on to La Pontiff. Mac, what's going on? How are you? Never headshot. I got the headshot at the very end right there. So trolly. Deck, what's going on, man? How are you? I'm so happy that Tolo didn't replace T-Dog Cry. Because he has the rat that's crying, and he has the weird looking like white blob guy. I thought that he replaced the blob guy as a placeholder with the rat. I don't know. I don't like the rat one that's crying though. It bothers me. It's funny to see other people use it, but like something about it kind of like freaks me out, man. I don't know. I feel like I'm just asking someone to use it right now by saying that. It's kind of dangerous. All right, we have 105k. Let's go for this. You replaced the Irish rat because nobody used it? Okay, I didn't even notice that. Oh man, rip the leprechaun rat. The leper rat. Okay, 40-25, that's pretty good.
Farewell, Ashen.
Yeah, if you guys don't follow Deck, he's actually doing the 1 HP, 1 stamina run that someone mentioned earlier on this game. Or no, sorry, he completed it on this game. I think he's doing it on DS2 now. And he's almost completed that as well. And he has like a scary good attitude about it. It's a little bit freaky, man. I feel like he's like part of some sort of like secret FromSoft society. It's meant to torture people by reeling them in the idea and being like, hey, you can do a 1 FP, 1 HP, 1 stamina run yourself, kid. And then like someone tries it and fucking their entire life falls apart. Meanwhile, Deck has a Game Shark in his hand. He's just laughing. He's like, ha 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 ha, ha ha, they thought I was actually doing it. Ha ha, they fell for the plan, Miyazaki. They fell for the trap. Ha ha ha. DS2 any % is done, by the way. Wow. I've seen you do the DLC. I was there recently. You were doing the first DLC. And then I saw a little bit of... What was it? Were you in? You were in like Doors of Pharos maybe or something like that. I don't know. I saw a couple of them. Try your best. All right. Oh wait, I need the non-casual green blossom. Pontiff was a guitar player. He dropped some pawn riffs. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Wait, was that supposed to be funny? That wasn't laughing. Killed the big rat offline. I wouldn't want anyone hearing how salty I would get over that shit. I need to see the video of that though. I wanna see how you did it. I'm super curious. That's one of my least favorite fights in DS2. Big stupid rat dog. The Stooges. Been getting pretty good RNG on Pontiff Knight lately. It's always appreciated. Sab, what's going on? Welcome back. You're asking yourself, where's the challenge? How can you be proud? How can you be proud of you? Me? Oh, I'm very proud. You're just running past enemies? Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't want to be doing a no damage run, kill every single thing in the entire game, and play the game for 12 hours in one sitting. Because then resets would not be possible in one day. If there was like 64 hours in a day, then maybe that'd be okay. The requirement, the task at hand is do the run without a mistake. There's no guidelines saying how much of the game I have to play, other than any percent, right? And that entails bosses, not basic enemies. So whatever is the smartest way to apprehend a situation, I'm going to do it the smartest way with the restrictions I give myself and the allowances that I have. I would definitely not be reluctant to congratulate and be amazed by someone that could kill every single thing in the entire game without taking one bit of damage in one single sitting on a stream. So yes, I would bow down to them, and I'd probably fucking pay them. I'd probably say, dude, you deserve like some sort of compensation. That would be fucking out of this universe. So you're right. But I'm definitely proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself. I appreciate that you are here to watch this as well, because I'm assuming you want to see it. Hopefully you've been doing good, now that we got that out of the way. Le Pontiff. Pontiff is such a gentleman waiting for you to approach. Yeah, I like the fact they have like at least one fight where you don't have to worry about getting rushed down right away. Like there's a little bit of a lobby, there's a little bit of waiting room. Tiny bit of a waiting room kind of thing. Shark bait. What's going on? I couldn't see what you said. I'm gonna have to go back and check that. How are you doing, man? Does mental damage count? I like how it's been asked like at least 5 times across the last 2 days. You didn't expect a serious reply? Oh, well, I'm gonna give a serious reply. Like, I definitely 100% would think it's super impressive if someone killed everything in the entire game without taking damage, man. I do not deny that. I think anybody would be amazed by that. And I encourage someone to do it if they think they can. That's awesome, man. That's a different kind of grind, though. That's something that I think would be over a much larger time frame and not really entertaining. It wouldn't be entertainment content. It would be more so like a personal kind of, you know, off-stream, off-the-record thing that you'd probably chip away at, like, whenever you had time over, like, the course of, like, a gigantic span of time, you know? I want to be able to do runs that, like, are completable within one stream if I do get a good attempt, right? Or at least get, like, enough attempts so I can, give you something, rather than be like, oh, well, I mean, we failed once, so now there's not enough hours left in the entire, like, 10-hour stream to attempt this one time because it's a 12-hour run, you know? There is a certain limitation for me where I don't think the time span of that would be fair. I don't doubt that someone couldn't do it. I bet it could be done, but it would just take a lot of time. And I like to try to make content that's relevant and also, you know, isn't like so crazy for people that only have a few hours to watch. Maybe even less. All right. Tiptoes. Sharkbait, you're going on a fishing trip. That's awesome, dude. Am I allowed to ask which mountains? You don't mind me asking? Hunting for wabbits. Be bowie, quiet. How you do sneakings? This majestic peach has owned the art. Oh yeah. No one would ever suspect a fruit sneaking by. Haha. Metal Gear Solid 6 tactical peach operations. Not sure if you like the tiptoe thing better or the dance party thing. Oh, the dance party with Kendrick was hilarious, man. Some sort of special ritual, and you're missing the point. I've never tried spooking running by them, man. I think that it also has to do with a very particular route, so there'd be more likelihood, even if they couldn't hear the footsteps, that I'd step in the wrong spot, because you could easily step in the wrong place just by like a footstep. In certain spots and easily attract attention, right? So I feel like I'd be less likely to be able to follow like a very strict spot while running. I'd be really paranoid about that. But maybe you can. I've never tried it. We gotta switch to Pontiff Ring now. I think I'm gonna use a Green Blossom on this one before we go in there. Oh, you know what I could do? I could use it while I'm in the fight. I know a certain point in the fight that would be decent for it. Am I planning on playing Metal Gear Survive? No. I am not. Hey, even if it's good, dude, all the power to them, but what they did to Kojima, dude, I am not supporting someone that does that to one of the greatest people in gaming. Definitely not, man. Like, that game, if I bought that game, it would be supporting people that fucked up the entire Silent Hills thing as well. You know, it's like, I can't do that. Even if it's good. I will not allow myself. That's the way I look at it, though. Maybe it's a stupid way of looking at it. I'm not saying the game's gonna suck. I don't know if the game's gonna suck or not. One cycle. One cycle. One cycle. Oh yeah. Alright, that's good. Good shit, man. Shit. I don't even think the Green Blossom would have mattered because we got the one cycle RNG. I was hoping I could make a one cycle out of a different attack if he gave me something pretty bad. Just out of the extra stamina, but I don't even think it mattered too much there. Alright, 40-25 should be decent for this. I'm not going to stop to level. I want the momentum to keep up. One cycle. Oh yeah. I think Kojima is out of Metal Gear because he hated and refused the Metal Gear Online thing. Darkbait? Yeah, but like, it's not about what Kojima thinks about their game. It's about like the fact that it would be coming from people that fucked over something I was really looking forward to and did something wrong to him with his idea and his inspiration when he was one of the most creative people that was a part of that whole thing. One of the most creative people in gaming in general. He's made some of the best games of all time and will continue to make better games without them. So like, that's all it is, man. It was a good thing that happened, I think, because his studio is probably going to make stuff that's better, but I don't want to fucking support them making a Metal Gear if he's not a part of it. So like, that's it. That's all it is. Like I said, you can think it's stupid, whatever. That's how I look at it. All right, we're gonna use a Blossom at the beginning of this one too, because I have to use these up. I can't really get rid of them anywhere else. That good RNG though. I haven't made a mistake on that too. I wanted to rebuff because I wanted the buff to carry over. I could not. I was like, I'm not letting the buff run out. I don't even care if I get a harder fight in the beginning. I just need it. Oh fuck, the game crashed. Alright, we gotta restart the game quickly. It was actually doing good, man. It didn't crash yesterday. Fuck. What the fuck? It couldn't handle the 1 cycle on Aldrich, apparently. Yeah, give me a second. This was the point that it originally used to crash at a lot, so. What is Nameless King weak to? He's weak to fire, I think. Someone told me fire. Dark works very good on him too, but apparently fire is the best. Game crash on any percent. Well, I remember right after Dragon Slayer Armor, that was the point where it would always crash, and it would crash again in the DLC, but I don't know why it didn't crash at all yesterday, and we made it past this part. So, it's very weird, man. I wonder how I got away with it not crashing that time. Maybe it's because when I played it, I didn't practice as much before. I don't know. It's very weird, man, because it had a consistent record of crashing every time I'd play the game in general, when runs would go that far. Like past the points where it would normally crash, and then it just, I mean, it wasn't crashing for a while in the very beginning, then it started, and then it never stopped. That's the first time I've seen it as of yesterday. I didn't even think of it in my head. I wasn't even paying attention, but oh man, I hope this doesn't happen like again. Like I hope it's either like infrequent or it's like just a one-time thing, because such a pain in the ass, man. J-Drum, my streams make your day 1,000 times better. Really? It's very nice of you to say. Thank you, dude. You being a part of the stream makes it what it is as well, so you have to feel important for being here. Like, as much as someone might think, like, oh, you know, like, I wasn't here for, like, a year straight or whatever. I just found the stream, like, a month ago or, like, a week ago, or I haven't subbed yet or whatever, this and that. Like, all of that aside, just being a part of the channel in general, watching it, staying here for, like, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever amount of time you have and actually enjoying it it's the most important and most fundamental thing. So thank you for being a part of that for everybody, and you as well, J-Drum. You have to give yourself credit for that, not because I told you, but because you should feel that way. Otherwise it wouldn't really be a stream, it would just be me making videos and stuff. Fire is alright, Dark is the best. Okay, so Dark was better, and then someone tried to steer me in the wrong direction then. They were tampering with my strategies. Oh, fuck. What kind of ice cream do you have, Jamma? Since when I've been trying this run quick, this is day number 3 for 0 damage. We were just playing some Bloodborne speedruns before this, and we did a DS2 no-hit run. Then I came back to playing this after like 4 months, I think. Three or 4 months. Started doing this. I think it's a pretty good D-Rust as well. I couldn't imagine doing like a run with all the content right now. We're gonna count for the time on this. 1 attack. I have to go on this. Good RNG. Spook. That was super fucking delayed on the back Farron dart. An asshole. That was really scary. I actually haven't seen that in a long time. I don't know if I've dealt with that before actually in that exact, like he just didn't even release it. I thought it was gonna get me in the doorway. Alright, nice gargoyle, please. fucking scary gargoyle, alright. Oh man. Why the hell is that dude? See, like something weird's going on down there. Like he was just firing a Farron dart randomly. I'm not even in that part of the map. What a weirdo. Better toss than yesterday, not bad. That guy just waited. What the fuck was that? Okay. Man, that archives is a little bit scary. I didn't like that archives. Bad stamina management after the first sage. Fucking creepy gargoyle, weird candle mage. Then the last dude right there didn't do anything. He just waited. And that's not good, because if he attacks me in the blind spot when I have to fucking look the other way, then I'm not gonna know. Because he can attack super quick, so... That was scary as fuck. Oh boy. How hype are your levels for Absolver? Any plans to stream it, Edible? Oh, I'm definitely streaming Absolver, man. We're gonna be playing it when it comes out. I want to do some giveaway stuff for it as well. I know you don't care, but you didn't split. I was probably more worried about when the fucking game crashed, man. Okay, 1 second. That right now. Oh, wait, oops. I almost reset it. Okay, there we go. Lots of clench in archives. Archives is like one of like the... It's like the second checkpoint of run activation after Irithel, pretty much. That's just down to pure skill and like the chance that princes don't fucking glitch out on you or something like that. Sell all. I don't know if I even sold this stuff last time we played this part. Probably should have done that. It's good. Isn't Absolver PvP only? There's PvE in it as well. There's single player stuff. It's like in a constant world though. Like it exists in a constant world. Land, that's definitely not true. That is definitely, or Whisper, that's definitely not true, man. I wouldn't listen to people saying that. That's a load of shit. Who, you gotta tell me who said that though. You gotta tell me. Give me a whisper or like a message at some point later with like how you figured this out or how you heard this. That's that kind of makes me a bit salty, actually. Wow, man. Does he know about this, or is this something that he doesn't know about? All right, 202,000. Let's go. Okay, 46. I can go 30, 46. Bad. Take this off. I don't think we need spook ever again, so take that off. I did get the plus 10, right? I think I did. .46 dex, but don't tell anyone you leveled it. Psychosis, yeah, man. Don't wanna look like a casual, right? Things seem to be going well. Depot, I must say, it's really weird seeing you with the golden hood right now. Seeing you with the golden hood is a new experience. I haven't gotten adjusted to it yet. It's pretty cool, but I always think it's not you, and then I like look and I'm like, oh, it's you. Finally hit the 1 year. I need to jump down after placing the souls. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. You're right. Okay, I'll put it back on the slot. Take it off though. Ah, very correct, sir. Snow Rice, what's up? Zero Damage is an art show. Like Art Attack or something. Anyone here watch Art Attack when they were little? That shit was amazing. I've talked about this before, we already know, but Art Attack was literally the best. Cool, man. 2 quick drops in that one, and I had no quick drops on practice. Instant one right off the bat. Another one when I didn't expect it either, dude. Oh, that got my heart rate up a little bit, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, man. I was gonna say earlier too, like, let's go over Princes until they do a quick drop, just so I can go over it, because that's the worst attack there is. And I was like, it's gonna happen. If I get to them on a run today, he's gonna quick drop. He's gonna do it. He did it fucking twice. No memes, no chair memes. It was all straightforward, but like that attack is fucking wicked, man. Not looking over your comment once, twice, but thrice. Killing you in your runs isn't enough. I'm sorry. Sorry, doll. What did you say? Tell me right now. I gotta like light the things. Oh man. The GG sword's such a pretty color. I'm glad you like it. Did you ever see the old one? I can show you guys the other versions of it if you want to see once this is done, or before the next run, if I even dare say something like that. Curse the fiends for even saying that. Fuck. Can I hurry, please? You really need to pee, but you can't risk missing. Dude, if you pee right now, you'll have enough time. Don't worry. Don't worry. I can show actually, if you want to see the emotes, I can show you guys first. The other versions of GG. So you go pee right now, I'll do that. Then by the time you get back, you'll be good. Earlier stated the fun fact about Giant being able to be aggroed. He only has 2 attacks. He slams down with 2 hands or 1 hand. Both are massively telegraphed. Okay. Yeah, I saw the other comment about that. GG is Minecraft Diamond. I've never played Minecraft. Well, I played a build version of it before it actually was Minecraft in like 2015, I think. But you couldn't save. It was just like a demo thing. And I remember me and a couple other people played it, and we just saw who could build the craziest tower. And then once you turned off the game, it would not save, so there'd be no way to do it. We just made one thing one time, and that's it. But this was before they made like billions of dollars and made the game like final and shit. Like, it wasn't even like I think it was pre-alpha or something like that. Update the split, yeah. Yeah, but I don't know the modes or anything, or the other things. Split boy. Okay, so I'll show you guys the other GGs. Some people here know, but for Dib's sake, maybe she hasn't seen them. I personally think some of them are pretty cool, but I like the one we have right now the most. Let's see. There's a lot of them. Yeah, we have 4 of them in total, including the one we have now. And where it's located. Where is it? Search panel? No. Where is it? I can't find it. It's not popping up in my window capture at all. Start menu? No, it's not showing up. Fuck. Okay, well, I guess I can't show you right now. Rank yourself Minecraft no hit run 1. That's been stated before. That has been mentioned. I gotta actually check and see if I have poison moss still. Fuck. Funk, don't spoil yourself, man. No spoilers for you. Don't let this. Oh, I have no poison moss left. Okay, we just gotta get good. Just gotta get good. You were excited? I can show you. I can try to figure it out after or tomorrow when we start. It's not popping up on the source list of anything. I might have to actually click the picture and then do it. I'll try it again after this. I didn't click on the actual picture. I was trying to capture the window with all of them in there together, but I might have to click on it. All right, we might as well. I don't think I'm gonna blossom. I don't need the blossom. Fuck it. I usually do not do that on this. Cheeky double roll. Oh god. Why is he being weird? Fuck. Oh. 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 Fuck. Man. Fruit to squeeze? Yeah, man, I never have a fruit to squeeze, dude. Oh man. Oh, I said I'd buy a fruit and squeeze it if I got this. I gotta find a fruit and squeeze it. Oh man, oh man. Dude, that was crazy. That was so dude, just I don't know why, but that was scarier than a regular any percent for me. I don't know. And that was fucking terrible late game. That was so scary. Such a scary late game. Wow. Alright, well that's DS3 without taking 1 point of damage. Full health bar consistently. No stuns, no hits, nothing. Oh boy.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
I just gotta turn that down for me. Bran Flakes, dude, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Holy damn, dude. Thank you for that. Everyone give Bran Flakes some sub hype. For the first time in your feeble cursed life, you have discovered the secret circle of the Scriluminati. Using the power of dank memes, extremes, and edginess, I grant you your emotes in your hood of edge. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. Yo, know what was really fucking weird? He did the exact same bullshit as yesterday, too. He went fucking Curved Sword, homing Soul Mass Poison. In the same spot. In the fucking same, like, roughly the same spot. Maybe not exactly, but still, dude, that's so unlucky. Oh, I guess I'd rather have it that way than have an easier Cinder, right? But still. Oh man, thank you very much for enjoying that, guys. I really appreciate it.